up, y'all? It's Anna and Boo. It's been a minute. I've been ducked off because I've been focused on physical therapy school. And let me tell you, it's been a struggle, okay? I almost didn't make it, like, for real. But by the grace of God, I made it another semester, and I'm so glad it's over with. I was supposed to been record this video to talk about the fall semester, but my hair wasn't done, still not done, just kind of had to finesse it. And I haven't wanted to do my makeup for a while. And then like I was just enjoying my break because our semester ended December 9th, like physical therapy students, and I've just been chilling for the most part. So yeah, let me get into the video and talk to y'all about the semester. But before I do that, if you like what you see or want to see more, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Thank you. So, physical therapy school. Summer had nothing on fall, okay? Like, I could have worked during summer semester. Fall, no. Unless it's like mad simple, like babysitting or Uber Eats, DoorDash, things like that. Excuse me, hold on. Leah is in my eye per usual. So, yeah. Got to campus, got to DC, moved and everything. And me and my roommates / classmates, because 8 of us actually live here in 2 towers, 4 live here, and 3 live in another tower together in a room in the tower together, and then 1 person lives in another dorm with other people. And I say dorm because it's like a dorm, it's set up like a dorm, but it's an apartment. But anyway, so we like hung out and everything before everything started, and then we started classes, and y'all, it was so hard. I was taking my dog to daycare 3 hours away total of commute, probably 3 times a week. After about a month, I was like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. So I was gonna send Leah back to Florida, but like, she's my emotional service animal, so like, I need her. So I was like, okay, I gotta figure this out. So she was able to get on a shuttle and go to the daycare on campus. Cool. But then the damage was already done. Like, I was basically like a month behind. And transparency moment, I got a D on my anatomy exam, my lecture exam, my lab exam, and then I got a D in kinesiology exam. So it was like, okay, these 2 classes are the bread and butter, the program of my profession. So like, I can't be getting D's, period. Especially these classes. So I started to study more with my classmates. I started to study more on my own. I started to go to office hours more, just talking to the professors, and like going to lab for anatomy, cadaver lab, which was interesting. I made it through. At first it was like, but I started to like it low-key. I could probably be a surgeon, but it's different when people are alive, because you know, in cadavers you be dissecting, and it's like, oh, I think that's a nerve. I cut that. Can't do that on a live person. You're like, oh, dang. I definitely cut your sciatic nerve. Sorry, you're gonna have a lot of pain for the rest of your life. And it branches off into other nerves too, so you know, that sucks. So yeah, after I changed everything around Leah and all those things with studying more and stuff, I got a B on my second anatomy lab, but a D on my lecture exam again for anatomy. So I'm like, what else do I have to do? So it's like, I wasn't studying anatomy, lecture, and lab together. I was doing it separately, but it really don't make sense to do that because it's really the same material. It's just more content concept-based in anatomy lecture lab. I mean, in anatomy lecture exam, but it's still relevant information. In the kinesiology exam, I got another D. So now I got 1, 2, 3 D's. Okay, I'm freaking out because I'm like, I'm the president of the class, so it's like I can't be having D's, or they're gonna like strip me from my position, and like it's just not good. So I'm like, okay, let me just do better. So I started to do better. Then third kinesiology exam, I got a D again. I'm like, I'm gonna fail this class. Like, I had probably like a 75, 78, then 75. And I was like, bro, I had to get a B on the last exam or I'm gonna fail this class. So, I'm talking a little bit about kinesiology in a second. Back to anatomy. Third exam, I got an A on the lab. And I think I got another D on the lecture. Did I? I think I did. I'm not really sure, but it wasn't good. The last lecture exam, I got an A. And on the last lab, I got an A too, but lab kept me afloat, okay? Dr. Zierman, Dr. Z with thebomb.com. Like, if you ever go to Howard and have for anatomy, you're good. Just make sure you wear your mask if COVID's still a thing. Get her an ice cream gift card, stuff like that, and just enjoy her because she's amazing. I love her. She was literally the only professor at Howard for me thus far that really worked hard for their students and like bend over backwards and wanted the students to pass with a great grade. So, yeah. Back to kines. I hate that class. It's hard. Some feelings I have toward the class has to be talked about with certain professors so that I can learn more in the future because I ain't learning much. And it's like, it's mad inconsistent in the class versus the exam. And that don't make sense to me. Like, you can't know everything, bro. I'm not finna know everything. Not the first semester, for real, because summer don't count. So it's like, why are you testing me on stuff that's not even from the book, but from a test bank that I ain't never seen before? I don't like that. So, whatever. Just gotta learn the system and know everything at the same time. So, final comes, it's cumulative. Yay. It's gonna be an upper extremity, lower extremity. Bro. That's the neck, the back, the arm, okay? The forearm, well no, shoulder, arm, forearm, wrist, hand. Then you got feet, ankle, lower leg, thigh, hip. Oh, knee too. Know all that. But when I tell you the chapters for this book are mad long, and they be like, read the book, and then put things on exam that has terminology that's not even in the book or the PowerPoint or that was talked about. But I have to use my outside knowledge to figure it out. Okay, I understand the intention behind that statement, but like, there's some words that I just be like, how is this related to this? And when I'm taking this test, I'm not necessarily thinking that way, because that's just a lot of different ways to think during the exam. Like, I'm trying to pass, okay? Like, I really do want to learn, but like, I have to pass to continue learning. You feel me? Like, if this was solely about learning, then why we have to get certain grades? Like, why we have to learn so much in so little time? Like, I don't know, I just, school's ghetto. It's very ghetto, but since I want to be a physical therapist, I have to go. And yeah, it is what it is. So for my final with the niece, it was mad hard, bro. Like, I thought it was gonna be a breeze. I studied hard. I studied with my classmates. I just knew I was gonna be tested on the things that said we were gonna be tested on and emphasized, and just what I was studying. Like, it was like really important when I was studying. Child, none of the stuff I studied was on there. I was like 18 questions in, it was 50, I think. Oh, yeah, I think it was 50. I was like 18 questions in, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fail this exam. It's not working out the way I thought it would, so whatever. I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna fail. And lo and behold, I failed with an F. I got the lowest grade. Bro, I was crying. I was like, yeah, I failed the class, so I'm finna get kicked out. I gotta go home, figure out my life again, and start from scratch, because there's no way that I can get an F and still pass the class, bro. Ain't no way. But by the grace of God, we gotta get a C to pass. And I only get 2 C's or we're dismissed from the program, and I ain't getting no more C's. I got a 70%. So I barely made it, like, literally. It's high-key embarrassing, but at the end of the day, like, everybody did worse that they know. Well, there was a couple of people that did great, and they're just mad smart. Like, I don't even know how they did so long on that exam. But majority, everybody that does well did worse than they had before, or they did worse than they thought they were on the final. I just didn't think the cumulative was going to be OD hard. Like, I thought it would be more like overview of information, not details, because it's so much information that we could be tested on. Like, why would you go mad? Why would you do mad details on something? You know, but it's grad school, so like we just have to do everything. Yeah, okay. So I'm starting to understand that now. Like, I have to go crazy with studying, understanding concepts, teaching others, practicing on others. Cause yeah, I can't go through another semester like that. Other classes went fine. They were fun, interactive, made sense most of the time. Majority of other professors, like, piece of cake. Majority. I didn't really get to like enjoy Howard or enjoy DC because I was always in class. I was always at school. School from 8 to 5 most days, sometimes later because I was studying or class was long or whatever. So by the time I got home, 6, take a shower, eat, working out did not happen. So I've been going crazy during the break and spent time with Leah. That was basically it. So yeah, that's exactly how fall went for the most part. You know, there was the, the protesting and all that. Child, that was up the hill, I'm down the hill. I saw the tents a couple times when I was on the shuttle bus to come home, and I was like, dang, that's crazy, it's real. But for me to like just go see what's happening, sorry, for what? Like, this has nothing to do with me right now. Granted, like, I care, I do care, but it's just up there, and I didn't put myself in a situation where I could protest. Not saying that I never would. Not saying that I never wouldn't protest for something that I really care about, but they handled it well. I'm proud of them. Fight for what you need, because if your living conditions are not up to par, ew, that's nasty. And the amount of money people pay to go to Howard, like, that should be a no-brainer. I should be able to live in an apartment that's clean, okay? Anyway, spring semester's gonna be crazy, so if I'm not back on here, then you know why. But I think I'm gonna make a controversial video soon, or just like a really transparent video about like my sexuality, so stay tuned for that. My personal life, don't have any. I go to school all the time. Miss some friends back home. Miss some friends that are just not back home, but not in my life anymore. But you know, pray for them all the time. I relaxed my own hair. I felt comfortable doing it, but I didn't do it right. That's why it's still a little curly, but that's okay, because I'm gonna do it again. And hopefully I can show y'all how I did it, talk about it, whatever, so that people can continue to do their hair at home, because you know, the way money is set up sometimes, you don't wanna look crazy, but you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Yeah, I feel like that's all I should talk about right now. That's the update of my life. Leah's still here. I'm sort of knocked out. Love her, but she's going back home to Florida because my schedule gonna be dumb crazy in 1 week from 8 to 6. And I have harder classes this year, so this semester. So yeah, baby girl gotta go. The amount of money that I spend on her daycare, my parents can spend $50 instead of me spending $630 a month. $50 a week. My bad, not $50 a month. That would be crazy. That would be lovely. But these prices up here compared to them in Florida, completely different. So yeah, pray for your girl. Send me some Zelle, Cash App if you want to. Not for real. But no, pray for me for real, please, because school is no joke and I need to have peace of mind and clarity and the ability to just absorb all that I need to in school, out of school, just for life, health and strength. So I'll be praying for you, whoever's watching, and I pray that you continue to have a great day, night, afternoon, whatever, and Happy New Year.